1 second. Fuck. Alright. Is Ryan the Creaking? No. Are you gonna pay for our therapy? No! What? What makes you think I got therapy money? Will Ryan be mentioned more and become a bit more important than the ARG? In some ways, yeah. He's not real. I don't think an important character. He's an important feature that, like, he's kind of like a building, like a stepping stone, I guess. When is the marriage arc? Mm. Oh. Hold on, let me redo that. When is the marriage arc? Sometime. Hopefully. I don't know. Y'all can do that. Does Sam have trauma or just angst in his life? He has angst. I wouldn't say he has trauma. Um, Definitely some sad moments. Can the Creaking kiss Sam with his mouth? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Be like getting a whole bunch of wood in your mouth. Pause! Pause! Don't click. Okay. I'm gonna move on. Jet, can you give any hints on how the next series will be? Um, um, it's gonna be if any of you have seen the first Disney adaptation or the Disney movie of Beauty and the Beast, the animated one, it's pretty much gonna go in the events of that, but like obviously unique to the ARG. So, um, to answer your question though, it's gonna be like slice of life, kind of. I guess there's gonna be more wholesome moments, more interactive moments. We'll get to know more about the Creaking as well, and get a name reveal for him. I can't say it now because it's important to the lore later. Um, but just know, for all my trans people out here, or my other fellow trans people out here, we got representation. Okay, and I'm not gonna elaborate. Thanks. Anyways, um, why specifically is Sam a sulfur cube? I'm thinking he just made it because he liked it, honestly, and nothing really like symbolic. Is it kind of like the corpse bride? Um, I wouldn't say that. In terms of like maybe relationships with other characters, not really. Possibly with the obsession, kind of like coming from, I forget her name. It was like Emily or something. The bride, the corpse bride. Um, Maybe similarities between her and the Creaking, but that's pretty much it. What's Sam's favorite song and genre? Hold on, let me pull up Spotify real quick. I made a playlist. Trans? Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. Oh, you love to see it, man. Man, playlist. Oh yeah, I just called it "Sunny Days Are Here." I think it's a playlist Sam would listen to. Favorite song though, and kind of like genres he listens to. I'm thinking, like uh, early 2000s pop and stuff like that, like party music. Favorite song though, I'm thinking "Upside Down" by Jack Johnson. I think that's a pretty good one. All right, hold on. Y'all are asking so many questions. Lord. Um, if I were to make tree hugger candles, what scents would they be? I think for the Creaking, you could do something like rain and cedar or pine. Maybe some like what's the scent? It's like oranges, like or zest or whatever, something like that maybe. For Sam, could do something like something floral or tropical, maybe like fruity. I don't know. Pause. Are you aware that it's gonna be on site? Unfortunately, GG. I'm dead. I've been dead. Y'all had me dead yesterday. I'm just like now talking because this is a pre-recorded stream. Darn. Since I didn't watch anything related to Creaking Heart because of procrastinating, was there spoilers here? Yes. This um I mean as far as like the storyline, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, definitely spoilers, GG. If Sam, okay, hold on, I just completely scrolled past. Oh lord. Oh lord. Where did I go? Huh? If Sam were to get another cat, what would he name them? Uh, dude, if he were to get another cat, or like him and the creaking, because if Sam were to get another cat, he'd name it some bullshit like Pepsi Cola, like Deadass. Why do you think he named his cat World Destroyer, bro? It'd be just something crazy, like something silly. You noticed that Sam was in peaceful, I think, for a bit of the last video, but I don't know, legit can't remember anything. Yes. And that's another thing too. I don't know if anyone noticed it or not, but Sam hasn't been putting his world on peaceful by himself. Um, can we guess who is doing it? Besides the desperate and intimidating Creaking who's been hacking his account as well. GG, bro. Um, can you make it so there's like some kind of tape tapping like Morse code and sign language that the creaking does when it hurts too much to talk? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's what I was mentioning earlier with the little cracking noises he does. That was like tapping Morse code. I think he would do something like that, or something like unique with him and Sam specifically. Why does Sam have terrible survival instincts? Um, he's an explorer, not a fighter. I will say. Unlike another slime main character of an ARG, Avery, Sam's decent at fighting. I don't think he's great at it. I think he just, you know, he panics too much and he stops midway trying to sprint or do something like kind of, just all over the place. Are they gonna go through arcs like doomed, not doomed, sort of doomed, etc., or is it all smooth sailing? Um, well, I mean, I think in any kind of relationship trope or something like relationship in general, there needs to be like at least to get to that point, there needs to be like obstacles that they can go through together. So, like I've mentioned beforehand, though, this is not like a doomed ARG or relationship or ship or whatever. Um, they do have a happy ending, but it's just all of this is like kind of relevant and more lore centered. So, um, I guess to more clearly answer your question, though, there is going to be a lot more angst scenes, but it's not going to be, I guess, as short as this. And it's not going to be like anything. Well, I can't say that. I was going to say it's not going to be devastating, but I can't say that because it will be. Anyways, Jet, will you pay for our therapy? No. No, I ain't got no money for that. Are we invited to the tree hugger wedding? If y'all can make one, then yeah. Is Sam inspired by Avery? No, he's inspired by. He's actually inspired by Sam from Stardew Valley. Um, yeah, GG, bro. Tree hugger, is the tree hugger Yaoi undoomed? It's never been doomed. It's never over. How many episodes do you think there will be? Each season's gonna have 6 episodes, so I'm hoping it's looking like right now we got 3 seasons ahead of us, but there could be more. So, oh my god, is there gonna be a Gaston character to go in and mess things up? Mmm. Oh. Ooh. Maybe. I don't know if this was asked, but oh wait, sorry. Oh my god, I scrolled way too far. Holy crap, dude. Help! Oh my god. I keep scrolling down too fast. Will there be unkissed bricks? Yes. Would World Destroyer use creaking as a scratching post or just climb him? That's funny that you say that because World Destroyer and him have some interactions in season 2. Um and it's gonna relate to the first episode. I think y'all will find it funny. But to answer your question, yeah, maybe. I think she'd be cool with him. Is the creaking going to transform back into a human? No. I said this in I think one of the past streams, but um okay, dude. This is just a personal opinion of mine. I fucking hate how they make the Beast and Beauty and the Beast, both the live adaptation and the animated one. Why did they make him chopped as a human? Oh my god, it was just like the most disappointing. I have the image still on my PC. I was so pissed off I showed y'all it. Hold on. Like, dude, you got me absolutely fucked up. So, but to answer your question, no, he's not gonna have a human version just because I don't think it's gonna like do him enough justice, and just with how the storyline goes to how he became that way, it doesn't really make sense. But yeah, no, it's yeah, GG. Where's that picture at? Had me so fucked up, bro. I remember watching Beauty and the Beast as a little kid and being like, why is he so fucking ugly? Like, that shit genuinely had me stressed out. Give me a second, I'm trying to find it. Maybe, maybe it deleted it itself. Nope, nope, never mind, damn it. Oh. Like, dude, this is genuinely like, how did, dude, I'm not even like, bro, you got me all the way fucked up. He went from like so beautiful to this. So malicious and evil. Anyways, back to questions. Let me lock in. Um, Sam Gay. Y'all can headcanon him as whichever. I think he's definitely a little fruity though. I don't know. How tall is Sam? In real life, I'm gonna say he's about like 5'8". Honestly, he's not too tall. Is Sam inspired by Avery or not? Nope. He's inspired by Sam Stardew Valley. Since the Creaking's mechanics are like the Weeping Angel, what would happen if the Creaking catches Sam? Would he be hostile in game or just desperate? Uh, I just don't. Oh, I just think he wouldn't move. You know, I don't think he'd get to a point where he could like. If Sam wasn't looking, I don't think he'd bring himself to grab him or nothing. He'd just stop right in front of him, like a few, I guess, like I don't know, seconds away from bro. I don't think he could ever bring himself to like grab him. If World Destroyer and Garfield fought, who would win? Oh, probably Garfield, honestly. Dude, you see the muscles on that guy? Damn. If Sam ate a watermelon, would it look like it was injected in him, or does it look like he is stretched over it? It's kind of look like how a sulfur cube has it. You know, like how they be getting objects. Let's see. Um, if you get to collab with Weefies, would you make an ARG? If I get to collab with Weefies, buddy, I would do fucking anything. The fart? Oh my god, dude, Weefies is so fucking cool, bro. Anyways, I probably can't though because I swear like a sailor. How tall is Sam in the Creaking? Um, I already mentioned Sam is probably like 5'8", but again, y'all are free to have head cannons or whatever for them. Yeah, both Creaking and Sam. For me, Creaking, I think his height is like it depends. Because he's made out of wood, I think he could like grow or make himself shorter, you know. So just tall, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if this was asked, but what's Sam's relationship with his family? Um, so Sam comes from okay. Sam is like Hispanic, right? He comes from a um Mexican family. His dad is Japanese and his mother is Mexican, and he's pretty much raised in Hispanic ways because that's his whole like house, basically. So, anyways, yes. Um, if he's close to them, I don't think anymore. This was gonna come up later, but it's just like it's not just the creaking that's lonely. If that helps. Sam's favorite show? Probably Friends. Either that or SpongeBob. He's kind of like an old head. Whatever. Let's see what else he was saying. Can we call this toxic situationship, Yowie? It's not even toxic, it's just a misunderstanding. They've got to communicate, that's all. Hypothetically, if I were to build a wedding thing in Minecraft, what kind of architecture should I use? Gothic or classical, or a mix of both? I think Sam's ideal wedding would probably be... Dude, he's such a simple guy. He's like one of those guys that you like. He just orders some food and then y'all hang out, have the day together, just yourselves. You know, just doing stuff you like, not a whole big thing, but of course, like maybe like a really pretty view or something, like on a mountain or something. I don't know. But I mean, I think Gothic would fit a little bit more. Yeah, Like maybe pale garden vibes. Sorry to ask again, but do you think the creaking would use ASL or slash sign? Please speed, I need this. Maybe. I'm not too sure how well sign language would come across with his hands because they're kind of like just trees, you know, like his trees. So, um, if he could, he'd probably use ASL. I'm pretty sure, like sign language. Yeah. If I donate a huge amount, will you put it towards our therapy bills?
Yo, fam,
What the? Whoa!
don't threaten
Jesus!
like that, cuz.
What the hell? $100? Faye! Yo, I guess, bro. Whatever, dude. Should I watch a Creaking Heart ARG later? Yes. Yes. And you should make all your friends and your family's dogs and your family and I don't know, your goldfish watch it too. Again, like if y'all get it, the first episode to 10,000 views, we're gonna be doing a cooking stream with the most liked comments recipe. So yeah, lock in. Since the okay, I already said that. What's Sam's? Okay, I already answered that. If Creaking had a family, what was his relationship with his? Um, very. I guess it was good for a while, and then something happened, and then he was outcasted. Like for the Creaking, with his family. What's Sam's favorite food? Oh, dude, I feel like his favorite food would probably be like, hmm, probably like, man, I don't even know, dude. He probably just be eating like, oh, shit, dude. What's that thing called where it's like oh, what is it? Pizza rolls, dude. That's such an old fucking like food, but dude, I think he'd love those. Is World Destroyer a canon character? Yeska. That's his actual cat in the game. Can the Creaking eat anything? Oh my god. It's scrolled down again. Lord! Can the Creaking eat anything, or does he use like roots or something to suck up nutrients from the ground like a tree? He can eat like fruits and stuff, and like he can eat like normal, but he usually eats meat. Um, yeah. It said he was hungry in the book for a reason, guys. GG, we're dead. Anyways, hypothetically, if the I just got a pop up. Okay, thank you, WinZip. Hypothetically, if the Creaking was watered, would he grow or maybe sprout flowers? This is something I wanted to draw later, but his body can grow like different biome flowers, plants, or whatever. Get like moss on it during different seasons. Lex came up with the idea that if he got like sick or because I thought it'd be cool if like the whole thing of like since he doesn't have like a human immune system, if he got sick, it was because he had like fungus or mushrooms or like poisonous plants growing on his bark, and that was gonna like make him like feel sick or whatever. Because like you know he can't get sick regularly and like have a cold or whatever, so it's gotta be like plant based. So yeah, there's that. But if he was watered, would he grow? I don't think he'd grow. I think at best he'd get like maybe moss on him. Does the Creaking exist in real life somehow? Yeah, he's outside. If you go outside, past the grass and you look up, there should be trees around there. You're gonna see him right there. Trust me. Can you make a whole other channel? Huh? Can you make a whole other channel or in this channel for behind scenes? Ooh. After okay, I planned to after making the analysis video on the ARG, I was gonna upload like a behind the scenes one as well. So that's where it'll be. It'll be on this channel though, the one we're on right now. Does Sam play the guitar? I think he. I don't know. I think he'd be too impatient to learn, Loki. But if you, I mean, just saying it again, y'all can headcanon whatever you want. Would Sam like cats or dogs? I think he's definitely. I don't think he's biased. I think he likes both. You know. What's Sam's favorite ice cream flavor? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Probably something like nasty, like mint. I'd probably just pissed off like so many people. But anyways, yes. Probably something like mint or something. I think it would be funny if Sam said he liked one type of flower or item, then um those items appear everywhere. Guess who might be placing them? Yeah, no, exactly. That's the whole thing with why his bedroom or quote unquote bedroom in the Creaking's Woodland Mansion was like decorated for him, and why you can see like cat statues like so many times throughout the Woodland Mansion. Those were made to make Sam feel more comfortable and like at home. Oh, it's so over, man. They make me so ill. Is Sam an orphan? No, no, no. He has a bunch of siblings in the family. They're just not close. Creaking has the fire inside him, right? Is that like his soul? If so, does he replenish that fire with like sticks, or is it a mortal fire? Or, um, how do I put this? Think of like a vampire, but a plant. Considering Creaking seems to know a lot about Sam, does that mean he's been stalking him? Yes. Oh, yes. Hypothetically, can you turn the Creaking into a chair? Hey, man. Hey, what are you implying? What are you implying? Don't turn him into a chair, cuh. Don't do that. I don't know if this is kind of an ARG question, but Jet, quick, pick a ship. Tree hugger or slime knight? Fuck, I don't know. Damn. Fuck. Alright, let's see. The creaking is shameless. Oh my god. Gene, don't carry this onto dead streams. Huh? What's Gene doing? Can I throw that chair? Oh lord. Is that a part of Randall's stream? Okay, anyways, we're gonna hop on some art. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're gonna be drawing, guys. Hold on, let me. I got a blind.